Alright guys, this is my favorite set. One of my favorite sets. Unfinity. A lot of people hate it and it makes me love it that much more. Most of the cards are completely worthless, but are a lot of fun. In fact, I'm going to play a game soon and set it up later and for you guys to see what it's like. Hopefully we can get everything in, all the stickers, all the different things, but there'll be an explanation for every Unfinity rule that goes on. Also, some of the Dollar Tree or Dollarama cards that I got had some unhinged cards, and it was really cool to get another unhinged card in this pack. And I got a collector booster. This is the second one I ever bought. The first booster I ever bought from Unfinity was a collector booster, and I got Comet Stellar Pup. I didn't get anything that extravagant in this one, but let's go over it. So first I got Alpha Guard. 1 and a green, a 1/2 creature elf employee. When Alpha Guard enters the battlefield, choose a letter. Tap, untap another target permanent whose name starts with the chosen letter. There's a lot of alphabet stuff in this game. Next, Blorbian Buddy. 1 green for a 1/1 trample. Tap a green, tap this, and you get a ticket. And we're going to get into tickets when we explain the rules for this game another time. Next, we got Art Appreciation. 1 and a red. Sorcery. Put an art sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Then ask a person outside the game to rate the new art on a scale from 1 to 5, or 5 being the best. When they rate the art, up to that many target creatures can't block this turn. Decisions. 3 in a blue. Sorcery. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Then choose a consonant. Y counts. Y is only a vowel if there's no other vowels in the word, like the word Y. Put each card that has the chosen letter in the first word of its name from among them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. The flavored text is to be or not to be. Autograph book. Artifact. 2 colorless. Autograph book enters the battlefield with a page counter for each person who's signed it. Tap 3, tap this, remove a page counter from autograph book and draw a card. I'm assuming you're supposed to bring autograph book somewhere to get an autograph. There's already one on it, but I'm assuming this is maybe you can get people around the house to sign it, but I think it's better to get someone famous or that drew some of the stuff to sign it. Let's continue. Monitor. 2. Oh my god. Decisions. Monitor. Yeah. All right. 2 and 2 blues. Creature human employee. 2/5. When Monitor enters the battlefield, open an attraction. I'll be explaining when I go over the rules. Once each turn, you may pay 1 to re-roll 1 or more dice you rolled. This is a very handy card for this game. Next. Okay. Also, I got the Superlatorium. This is an attraction. It's all foily and shit because I got it in the collector booster. Artifact attraction. When it's my main phase, if I roll for attraction, which you can, I don't think you have a choice against it, but anyways, you roll, and you'll notice on the right there are 3 numbers lit up and the other ones are dark. If you roll any of the lit numbers, then you visit an attraction. Some cards get a buff if you visit an attraction. So let's see. When you visit, now, okay, forgive me, I have dyslexia. And it's not like an excuse for bad reading. I really do have it. I have to read things 3 or 4 times in advance before I could read it for real. So you'll forgive me if I sound like a retard. An opponent chooses the friendliest, the smartest, or the wildest. You choose a creature, then ask a person outside the game to choose the creature that best fits the chosen criteria. If they choose the same creature you choose, claim the prize. The prize is create 2/1/1 red balloon creature tokens with flying. Then sacrifice this attraction and open a new one. Now I'm just going to go quickly. You have an attraction deck. There are 10 attractions in there. You don't look at which one you're going to open. You just take the first card on top of your deck, and that's the one you open. When you discard or destroy an attraction, like it says in this one, you can't bring it back. It goes to the junkyard, which is a different thing, and that's the end of it. There's no bringing it back, nothing. Done. I'll get more into that later. 2 and 2 blue. Floros of Mira's Marvels. Legendary creature, Merfolk Performer, 3/4. As this card enters the battlefield, choose a number greater than 0. Whenever you cast a spell with power, toughness, or loyalty equal to the chosen number, target artifact or creature becomes artifact creature with base power and toughness XX until end of turn, where X is the chosen number. Partner. So this is a partner commander. Next, Impounding Lotbot. 3 and a white. Artifact creature robot. 3/4. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may say incarcerate in a robot voice. If you do, exile another target artifact or enchantment until Impounding Lotbot leaves the battlefield. Next, Goblin. Oh my god, okay. Cursiver Ballist. Cursiverbalist. 2 in a red. Creature, Goblin Wizard Guest. 1/4. Haste. When this card I'm not trying that again. When this card enters the battlefield, create a colorless artifact token named your choice of A, E, I, or U. When this card attacks, using the first letter of the names of the permanents you control, spell a word you haven't spelled this game. It gets +1 +0 until end of turn for each letter in that word. Oh my god. Whenever this attacks, using the first letters of the names of the permanents. Oh. Spell word. Oh, okay. Interesting. I hope to pull that in a game and then elaborate. Alright, Spinneret Arachnobat. This is I got the cool extended art, but it's not worth anything. 3 and black and green. 2/4 creature, legendary creature, Spider Performer. Has reach. When this card enters the battlefield, open an attraction. As long as you control 3 or more attractions, this creature gets +2/+0 and has menace, which would make it a 4/4 creature with menace. Next, at some point I got a bingo. So I'll talk about it now, even though it probably shot up already. Okay, bingo is actually from Unhinged. It is a 1/1 creature. I can't see its cost, but it has numbers on its body. It has trample. So you're like, 1/1 with trample? What the hell? Whenever a player casts a spell, put a chip counter on its converted mana cost. Bingo gets a 9/9 for each set of 3 numbers in a row with chip counters on them. So to save yourself any kind of problem, I usually get a piece of paper out, or my son does, because he loves this card. And he writes them out, and as someone casts a spell, he'll blot it out like he's playing bingo. He's gotten to a point where he was able to add one line. Devil K. Neville, 2 in a red. It's a 2/1 creature. Legendary creature, Devil Performer, haste. When Devil K. Neville enters the battlefield, jump it over a number of creatures. If it clears those creatures, you may put that many 1/1 counters on it. I'm going to hit the website right now. Sorry, not the website. This is a YouTube link in the card. You can just touch it with your finger and boom, it shoots up on your Google glasses. Yeah, I don't believe that shit either. Now I'm going to put it in now and you can see what happens.
Hi there. Here's how to use Devil K. Neville's ability to jump over creatures. To begin, place Devil K Neville in his launch position, vertical to you with some amount of him hanging over the edge of the table. Take your time to get him in place. It doesn't matter if he falls here because this is just setup. Next, select any number of creatures in play, anybody's creatures, and arrange them horizontally in a line going away from Devil K Neville. The edges of the creatures can touch, but they can't overlap. Now it's up to you how far you want to press your luck. You can use any number of creatures in play, but Devil K Neville will only get the bonus if you clear all of them. So maybe you just want to use a few, or maybe it's time to go all out. Once you're set up, it's time for the big jump. With one hand, flip Devil K Neville upwards from underneath and then see how far he can fly. Whether he lands firmly or slides to a stop, the result you're looking for is this. If any part of the card is touching or overlapping one of the creatures you laid out, then he didn't land the jump and you get no bonus. But if after he comes to a stop he has cleared the furthest creature, then the jump was successful and Devil K Neville gets counters equal to the number of creatures he jumped. Return all the creatures to their rightful controllers. Devil K Neville is now ready for combat. Now, you are probably already thinking of clever ways that you can influence Devil K Neville's flight path. That's an interesting use of your time, and against the rules. Devil K Neville can make his jump with or without a card sleeve, but no other alterations are allowed. You can't put anything else in the sleeve, and you can't do anything to the card that would make it otherwise unplayable in your deck. And also you can't kind of like scoop your hand under the card and like lift and throw it. Spirit of the rules, smack that card! But you can practice, so see how far you can send Devil K Neville flying. And don't worry about him, he's lived through worse. Happy jumping!
Whoa, that was really cool. Not sure why lipstick was the only makeup that woman decided to wear, but what do I know? Next we have an island. Ooh, island. And then I got a swamp, but the swamp is special because it's galaxy foiled, so this makes it a $10 card. And that's it. Usually these things are always more expensive, the lands. Like, the lands are always, like, super pricey. Double lands, shock lands. And shock lands I always thought was strange. Like, why is that expensive? But what do I know? I'm just a noob to this stuff. This is a whole new world to me. Here we go. I got tokens here. Token creature squirrel. 1/1. If you look in the background, you'll see Comet Stellar Pup. Comet as a, what do you call it? It's a planeswalker, and one of the roles is to create 2 1/1 squirrel tokens. And that's a great role because you get to put your loyalty up by 2 as well. Food token, nice and foily. You know how food tokens work. Tap 2, tap this, sack this, and you gain 3 life. Can't believe how many bitches on Arena really abuse that one. About to die. Who gained 3 life? Fine, next turn you'll die. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, pretty soon I'm going to have a video of how to build. Not how, like, this is how to build a deck. What to keep in mind for building a deck. My son and I are going to build each one. And we're going to do it so that it, instead of having like cohesion and in order to focus on winning, we're going to have focus on doing things in Unfinity. So opening attractions, getting stickers, putting art cards on, name stickers, things of that nature. And then I'll explain all the rules and all the differences and why people should be playing this a lot more, especially since the problem with Magic and what everybody says, at least once, every Magic player has always said said this at least once. I used to play Magic, and then I stopped. And then I started up again. But they still stopped. Why did they stop? Because it gets stagnant. Anyways, that's it for now. Now, like I've been telling my kids lately, don't be a stick in the mud when you could be a mud on a stick.